Hi everybody and happy Sunday from outside my apartment in Chicago, where none of my dreams came true. So, fuck it, it's 50 degrees, it's freezing. I'm wearing this fur coat because I'm trying to manifest some sort of success. You will be seeing neighbors walking by and all kinds of people. So, there's that. You may also see some carjackings and muggings and robberies, who knows. So, right here is the fence that on the 4th of July, 6 dudes climbed over. It's like a steel fence. They climbed right over that, kicked in my door, and stole my car keys. So they were on camera, but the city couldn't do anything. Shocking. So, but the cop that took down my report did take my phone number off the sheet and text me, even though he's married. So, there's a church right behind us. We're drinking Jesus' juice today. Sipping on it. I have so much to talk to you guys about. I am not going to be here much longer. I've been here for 18 fucking years, and from the moment I got here, the energy was off. Terrible bad. I was mugged literally a month after I got here. I've been mugged 3 times. So the reason I'm manifesting success is I've been riding the bus for a few weeks, okay? Now, I rode the bus 10 years straight, 3,333 days or some shit like that. Okay, 10 years straight. I don't miss it. One of the craziest stories was some guy that was on death row when I was 7 months pregnant asked me to move into his basement. So he was like, "Would you like to move into my basement?" Meh. Sounds like an amazing idea given that I'm pregnant with someone else's child. And I don't know you. And you literally told me you were on death row, but got off. So, I do not want to ride the bus anymore. There is nothing wrong with the bus. I'm just too old for that shit and I'm exhausted. Fucking exhausted, okay? But my car got hit again. You may also see people hitting other people's cars back here. My entire street is just filled with people's cars all fucked up because people get drunk and hit them and just drive away. So, welcome to the city of no accountability where none of your dreams come true unless you're a millionaire. So, maybe I'll return when I'm a millionaire. Please. Anyway, I've also been in a 2-year court battle with a person I would like to describe as a combination between Ike Turner and Charlie Sheen. Just imagine that in a human, and that's what I've been dealing with. So, for many years. Many years, okay? Many years. Okay. So the thing about it is, this city doesn't make anybody accountable. And the worse that you are as a person, the more they reward you. So if y'all want to help me out, go find my Patreon, enjoy my Patreon, and you can help me pay some bills. Appreciate ya. But if not, I appreciate you subscribing to my channel for free on YouTube. Maybe I can make you laugh. All of these stories are actually true, okay? True. Unfortunately, I wrote the book of what you don't want to do, who you don't want to do, and who you don't want to date. And every bad decision I've made, woo! I got lists and lists of them. I can see it a mile away. Don't do that, don't do that, and don't do that. Don't do him, her, all the above. So anyway, also this week, my maintenance man came to fix my garbage disposal. He just lets himself into my house whenever, which I'm pretty sure is illegal and maybe a criminal activity, but nobody here cares. He's like, "Hello?" I was literally in a meeting with my boss. So I was like, "Excuse me, there's a man in my house." But it's Chicago and, you know, I expect nothing less here. No one gives a fuck about safety, protection, or anything. Anyway, let's talk about how I got PTSD from sucking dick. Are you ready? So, 18 years ago, I moved here from Columbus, Ohio. I was living there for 12 years. That's a whole nother story. Do I think men strictly in Chicago are bad? No, I don't. But do I think men in general need a little bit of improvement? Yes, I do. Because over the years, I've had to be the man while they've been crying in the corner. So, literally. Okay. So, when I got here, I was in a relationship, which, surprise, that's a whole nother shit show for another day. But he dumped me on the phone a day before I was going to surprise him. It's a whole thing that we can get into another day. He knew what he was doing, okay? He was 10 years older. Goddamn shame on you. But anyway, the next guy that I met cocktailing, I was a waitress at the Elbow Room. And this guy was like, can I get your number? What's your name? You know, and he was playing in a band and all the things. Everything I shouldn't go for, and I did. So, okay. So here's the story of him. He was actually very talented. He was like the middle child that was incredibly lost and was angry at all of his siblings. His dad was like a doctor, and he was like a struggling artist, okay? I was in a band called Sex Therapy. He would get mad at me. How did you get that show? Did you give somebody a blowjob? No, they just liked our music, so, but okay. Right. So I started dating this guy, and he was very sweet in the beginning until I realized there was all kinds of troubles. The first one being he loved to drink every single day. He actually worked at Goose Island. Every single day he'd be like, Cassie, where are you? What are you doing? So it just turned into a fucking relationship. I don't know how, boom, bam, bomb, we were dating. He's like, will you be my girlfriend? But he didn't actually like me. He'd be like, do you have to wear something that tight? Do you have to get that much attention? Yes, I do. So, what is the problem? I was wearing something this tight when you asked me for my number. So, anyway, he was drunk every day. So here's the thing. This is how I got PTSD from sucking cock, okay? So I would spend the night at his house. He never wanted to stay at my place because he had a bigger place, whatever. Probably because daddy paid for his rent. I don't know. God forbid anybody works for themselves anymore. Right. Anyway. So in the morning time, I would always roll over and try to give him a little blowjob. Every fucking day, you guys. Every day this guy would be like, what are you doing? Get off me. Get off me. Are you sucking my dick? Yeah, I'm dating you. I just wanted to wake you up in a great way. So, apparently he didn't like that. Who fucking knows what he likes? Does he like men? Does he like women? Is he asexual? I don't know. Was he drunk every day and hungover? I don't know, right? But he didn't like me giving him a blowjob. And that sticks in my mind all the time. He'd be like, get off me. Get off me. And I thought, well, I thought guys liked when you suck their dick to wake them up. This was my boyfriend, you guys. I wasn't just like going on some cock-sucking venture, right? I wasn't just like hoeing it up. It was the guy I was dating. And I was like trying to, and I know that I know how to do it, okay? I've been told I'm okay, so years of practice. But every time he would be so mad, get off me, get off me. Do you always have to wake me up like that? I did not think this was an issue. I thought it was an act of love. Forgive me. See, this is why people get screwed up. Because you got people who don't know what the fuck they're doing, talking to other people that screw them up. So, for years, I would like make sure it was okay to suck a little cock. Because I was afraid I was going to get yelled at. You know? Which is crazy. He needed therapy. I didn't know. I was 28 years old. Okay? I was like, oh, am I doing something wrong? He's like, do you need that much attention? No, I was trying to just get you off. See, some of us like to have an orgasm. I know you don't, but I do. So, and I'm very sexual. And I have spring orgasms. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the issue was. That was pretty wild. But then he went on to get like rather possessive, even though he didn't like who I was. He'd be like, do you have to wear that? What? Do you need those men's validation? I just like to dress sexy. Why is that an issue? I'm 43 years old. You guys, when I was pregnant, I wore leather dresses. Who cares? I'm just being myself, okay? God forbid any of us have a little bit of sex appeal, okay? God forbid we don't roll over and die after we become a mother. God forbid we don't want to wear something pretty. So, right? So anyway, when we broke up, that guy went on to go and date some social worker that like never wore makeup. She wore like long pants, borderline like you were like, does she eat pussy? Maybe. You know what I mean? Are you sure she likes men? I don't know. But they went on to get married. Now, I'm sure she got tired of his shit too at some point. Who knows? But she never wore makeup, never did her hair. It was like a whole situation. You know what I mean? But apparently, he didn't like blowjobs. He didn't like his girlfriend sucking his cock. So he also did not like when my band played better venues than his because he assumed I was giving sexual favors. Not that I had a talent or anything. Right. See, this city, people get very jealous. They do not like to see you rise above. They love to watch you drown. They're like, how did you get that show? I don't know. 150 fucking phone calls and selling 200 tickets. Not sucking cock. And I'm afraid to suck cock at this point because apparently some men don't like it. Whether they're gay, not gay, who knows? I mean, if they're gay, they might like it. I don't know. Who fucking knows anymore, right? I mean, people are just doing all kinds of shit. I saw a girl punching a man in the head while they were driving down Sacramento, literally down the street. She was punching him in the head, and he's like, you have a mental illness. And he almost hit me with his car, so. It would only be the 700th time I've been hit this year. Don't get me started. I will literally tell you guys more the next time. So, I don't see anything wrong with sucking cock. Do you guys? Please tell me, is it bad if your girlfriend wants to wake you up with a nice little blowjob? Is that bad? And am I dating? No, I'm not. Because of the situation that Ike Turner / Charlie Sheen has put me in, there's no opportunity for dating. And now I'm traumatized because the last guy said that he thought I was using him. Which I would never, because I'm too grown up for that shit. I've had 175 bad relationships. I ain't got no time for one more. Happy Sunday. My boobs hurt. I'm on my fucking period, of course. And I'm so happy that nobody got their car stolen while we were on this video. So, see you next week.